When the first heavy seasonal rains finally break, they leave behind a very specific kind of morning. The air is thick, the pavement is damp, and if you look closely at the sidewalks, you will find hundreds of these delicate, translucent wings scattered across the ground. These wings belong to alates, a caste of flying termites that live underground, waiting for the spike in humidity and temperature that follows a heavy downpour to emerge en masse. The appearance of these wings all at once marks the conclusion of a massive, synchronized biological event triggered by the weather. The biological purpose of this sudden emergence is a mating flight. It is a high-stakes window for the termites to take to the air, disperse from their home colonies, and find a partner. But in human neighborhoods, that flight path is derailed. Instead of dispersing across the landscape, these flights devolve into dizzying, hypnotic tornadoes centered entirely around our artificial lights. Millions of insects are pulled away from the only reproductive flight they will ever take, trapped in the orbit of a simple light bulb by a biological glitch they have no way to correct. To understand the glitch, we have to look at the baseline. For millions of years before humans invented electricity, nocturnal insects evolved to navigate using the brightest, most reliable object available to them, the moon. Because the moon is incredibly far away, its light rays travel perfectly parallel to Earth. To fly straight, the termite locks onto one parallel ray, keeping it at a fixed angle to its eye. Maintaining this exact angle guarantees a straight flight path. Biologists call this biological mechanism transverse orientation. It served as a flawless, built-in compass for nighttime dispersal long before human civilization existed. The modern disruption happens because the human-made light bulb triggers that same primitive internal compass. The termite's brain identifies the glowing street lamp as the moon. Unlike the moon, a light bulb's light spreads radially. As the termite flies past, the light's angle suddenly widens. To correct this, it turns inward to reset its compass, curving its flight. This changing radial light locks the termite into an endless, tightening spiral. The light bulb isn't actively attracting the swarm. Instead, the radial light hijacks their steering mechanism, turning an evolutionary survival tool into an inescapable loop. A fraction of the swarm survives the light trap. These termites successfully find a mate in the chaos and land safely on the wet earth. Once on the ground, they immediately snap off their own wings, permanently discarding the tools they used to find each other. The newly wingless pair immediately burrows deep into the moist soil to escape predators and the drying sun. This shutting of their wings marks their final transformation from vulnerable airborne targets into the founders of a brand new underground colony. This brings us back to the morning after scene, the massive piles of translucent wings littering the pavement under the morning sun. These scattered remains are the physical proof of a prehistoric ritual colliding directly with modern human infrastructure. The synchronized emergence, the dizzying spiral around the street lamp, and the severed wings all stem from a single navigational assumption that worked for millions of years. The next time you see these wings after a heavy rain, you are witnessing the messy intersection between prehistoric instinct and the glowing modern city.